as previously about some ICT skills. So today we are going to concentrate on how to design a table of contents. Literally, a table of contents is it makes a summary of your document. Maybe you are designing maybe a textbook, a novel, or another document might be also research. Uh, a table of contents is going to help you to summarize, to help the one who is going to read your stuff, that you can find this on this page, you can find such a thing on this page or on this or in the index or what. So a table of contents is going to summarize the main events that are taking place within that book or the novel or the research work that you might have been given. So we are going to learn the first thing for you to design a table of contents is the main document itself, and you're going to see how you design it. So for you to design a table of contents, then this is what you're going to have. You need to know which are main titles, which are subtitles, which are sub-subtitles. Then you have to know how do you get to know this is the subtitle. Now in this document you may have such things. Let's say this is the main title, how to write a practical laboratory report. But you may find that under this, then you have what? Other subtitles below it. So the subtitles will not be arranged in the same way as the what? As the titles. So for you to do that, then you must indicate it in your table of what? In your table of contents. So before you design another thing, you must be able to do what? To separate and add other what? And add other things within the table of what? The table of contents. So this is how we are going to do it. For you to do that, first arrange the titles. So I can decide that this is my main title. So for me to arrange this, I have to put here a cursor. Then always the main titles are aligned with what? Aligned with as the title, as the what? As the main titles. So how do I get to know that? Is I come, uh, of course you must be working in home. We have what we call normal. That's now the be the normal of the heading. Then I have list one. I have table paragraphs. Then I have now when I come here, I'll go to modify. When I go to modify, it will bring me stuff that I want. You can make all the modification of how such titles will be looking in here. But now for our case, this is what you are going to do. You put here your cursor, then you come and start selecting. Normal, it will be the normal as it is. Then when you come here, it will be left align. Then you come here, it will be center align. Then that. So every direction is on here. Then you also have these things of center aligning and other things. So what you have to know is that what you have to put is everything is going to be here. You want to add other stuffs will all be here. So I put here my cursor. When I put here my cursor, then I have to come and do what? And right click. When I right click, it will bring me modify. Now when I go to modify, I will find different modifications I can make. I can make it heading 1. Of course, these are always headings 1. Those are always headings 1 because this is the main title. Then I can make it bold. On making it bold, I can also change its what? Font style. Maybe I make it 16. Then I can change the font what? The font style, the other one's font size. This is the font style. I can put it in Ayo black. Then after that, I come here and I automatically do what? I automatically update. This will be updating on all the what? The documents that I'll be able to make out of that. So this is now the what? The modification it has made. And I'll be able to do this on everything that I want it to be what? I simply have to come and put here a cursor and then I do what? I put there a cursor, then I come and still modify it. I still have to come and do what? Put here a cursor, modify it, provided I want it to be the main what? The main heading. In case I want it to be the main heading. So you'll be able to do the same things over and ever. Just be putting there a cursor and modify. So that's now the first step to making your table of what? Your table of contents. Just make some modifications here. Now I go to other headings. I can go to other headings. Now for headings too, those are now subheadings. Already subheadings we have different features of subheadings. You may find maybe on that they have put 1 point. That can be a sub what? A subheading. Then you may find under that they have maybe put, let's say they have maybe put another what? Another 1 point, but then here they add another 1.1. So this also makes a difference between a what? A subheading, then a sub what? Subheading. So you find such things happening in some different documents. That means if you where you see 1 point is a subheading, where you see 1 point, 1 point 0, then you find 1 point. That's now a what? This is what I meant. You find you have 1 point, 1 point what? 1. Then you come here and say 1.1 point what? Point another 1. This is subheading, this is subheading of this. So in your table of contents, you have to arrange all that. Now, in case you want to arrange, this is now our sub what? Our sub. Still, you come with the cursor, come and do what? And select. This is a bit becoming. Come and select. For that case, we are not working here, but instead we select another thing. We select another thing. So we still have to do what? To modify. We still have to modify. Now for this case, we may not want it to be heading what? We may not want it to be heading 1. We want it to be another what? Another heading. So you still have to change the what? The format. You may want it to be also, maybe you want it to be italicized. Maybe you want to make it what? A font of 11. You've already chosen it to be italicized, but you can still choose that. The one that you think it would be convenient for you to work with is the one that you choose. Now, all that will happen, and then you just have to press what? Okay. Now for everything that will be for everything when you come back here and you press here, it will be there. Maybe also want this to be part of this, it will still be there. And maybe also if you want this to be also your if it is also a subheading, just come and so it will make all those arrangements at the same what? At the same time. At the same time. Now after doing all that, you have finished arrange your titles. We now have to come and design a table of what? A table of contents. Let's say I want to create my table of contents. Uh, I can decide to create my table of contents here. So I can decide to come here and insert a page what? A page break. I've inserted a page break. Then I come here and I type my table of what? Table of contents. Now I can decide to put this in terms of what? In terms of heading one, so main heading. Now for the table of contents, if you are to apply a table of contents, this is it what you are going to do. Just first apply another page break here. So I'm putting there our table. So we come here and insert table of what? Of contents. Actually it is in references. So we are inserting a table of what? Of contents. So this you choose the format of the table of contents you want. Now after choosing the table of contents, it will now bring you everything that you have done what? That you have selected will be now here. This is now becomes your table of what? Your table of contents. So for everything that you had selected will automatically come here. And now the different pages that were on those what? Were on those stuff will all come here. So after doing that, you can just have to make some modifications on this. It will automatically bring you to update the table of what? The table of contents. And in case you need to update it, then you just have to accept. Still, so that is much about a table of contents. We shall continue from there in the next episode. Thank you very much for listening to me. Yeah.